Hello everybody. Today we're going to take 680 and divide it by 9,115. And those are actually the numbers that the AZDHS reported, Arizona Department of Health Services. 680 new COVID cases and there were 9,115 tests performed. Now I'm going to do two things this video. I'm going to solve it mentally in one line, and then we're going to go over it slowly, and I'm going to go over the steps. This method is absolutely amazing. I mean, it is, and I'm going to get the answer very quickly, and it really has very little to do with my skill, multiplying quickly and subtracting quickly. It's all the method. The method deserves all the credit. So if I can do it, you can do it. Let's get started. I'm going to put a 9 over here. I'm going to put a 115 over here. Then I'm going to put a 680.000. Okay, let's get started. How many times is 9 going to 68? That's my first step. 9 times 7, 63. So there's 5 left over. I'm going to make my first adjustment. 50 minus 1 times 7. 50 minus 7 is 43. How many times is 9 going to 43? 9 times 4 is 36. So there's 7 left over. Now I'm going to make a double adjustment. I have 1 times 4 and I have 7 times 1. So 7 plus 4 is 11. 70 minus 11 is 59. How many times is 9 going to 59? 9 times 6 is 54. So then I have 5 left over. Now I'm going to make a triple adjustment. I have 6, 35, and 4. So then that adds up to 45. 50 minus 45 is 5. How many times does 9 go into 5? The answer is 0 with the remainder of 5. Let's make one last triple adjustment. So now I have 0, 20, and 6. So that's 26. 50 minus 26 is 24. How many times does 9 go into 24? The answer to that is 2 with the remainder of 6. And bring the decimal down, bring it over 3 spaces. That's my answer, 0.074602. Okay, that's how quickly you can get the answer. These are not made up special numbers. These are what the AZDHS reported. So it's just absolutely an amazing method, okay? Now let's go over it slowly. And with practice, you can get just as fast, okay? Okay, now let's go over it slowly. So you start by, as we have, 3 flag digits, and then we have dividend figure here. So we start by saying, how many times is 9 go into 68? And the answer to that is 7. 9 times 7, 63, so therefore there's 5 left over, okay? Now in this step, I'm gonna write the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, and 1, 1, 5, because that's gonna help us out later. So I take my 50 minus 1 times 7. And that's gonna get me 50 minus 7 is 43, okay? So I say 50 minus 7 is 43. So then I ask myself that question again, how many times does 9 go into 43? And I know that 9 times 4 is 36, so I'm gonna put a 4 down, and I know there's 7 left over, so I'm gonna put a 7 over here. Now I'm gonna make a double adjustment, so I have my 11, and I'm gonna work with a 7, 4, and I do a cross multiply pattern. So I'm gonna say minus 4, and then minus 7. So 70 minus 11 is 59. And then I ask myself, I repeat the process. How many times does 9 go into 59? 9 times 6 is 54, so I'm gonna put a 6 over here. And I know that I have 5 left over. And now we're gonna make 2 triple adjustments, my last 2 adjustments. So I work with the 7, 4, 6, I'm gonna put it underneath, and I use this pattern right here, okay? So I have minus 6, minus 35, and minus 4. So just break it down, it's not too bad. You know that 6 and 4 make 10, okay? So we have 50 minus 10 is 40. 40 minus 35 is 5. How many times does 9 go into 5? 0, with a remainder of 5. And now we're gonna make one last triple adjustment with the 460, the most recent quotient figures from the right. So I have a minus 0, I have a minus 20, and then I have a minus 6. So that gets me 50 minus 26, which is 24. How many times is 9 going to 24? And we said 2, okay? This is 24. Okay, so there we have it. And the decimal is going to be brought down here. And then I have to bring it over as many spaces as there are flag digits. So 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we can make it a percent by obviously moving it over 2 spaces to the right. So this can all be done in your head. It may seem daunting at first. You got to work your way up to this, okay? But just like anything else, practice, 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 you will achieve it, okay? Good job. Keep practicing.